Good evening, residents of the world. This is Holiday Go Lightly.
And I'm Sabrina Fairchild, coming to you live from the Park Place Studios in New York City.
We have just been given breaking announcement from the Timecast Corporation announcing an agreement with Townsville, New York, to be the sole provider of internet services to the city. The president of the company will be making a press release at 5 o'clock Eastern, but we're here to provide analysis before he makes his comments.
That's right, Holly. This deal has been in the works for several weeks, with the citizens of Townsville voicing their concerns in the last few days. For many citizens, there is a worry that the internet speeds will be compromised, prices will be raised, and they will have no other choice for internet service.
As internet service becomes more and more important to everyday life, it is important that every citizen of Townsville is able to get cheap, affordable internet, not only for work, but also for entertainment. One of the primary fears is whether or not this will remain an affordable option. How do you think Timecast will address these concerns, Sabrina?
It would be lucrative for the company to enact an agreement with the town to not allow the price of internet services to rise at a rate higher than that of standard inflation over the next few years. But having the power of being the sole provider in the region means that they don't have any obligation to do so. In fact, many current Timecast customers from the nation have lent their 2 cents on the internet forums, saying that their contracts have been changed without notice to up prices or reduce bandwidth. I'm sure the city has citizens more worried about sudden changes of contract. Don't you think that's true?
That remains to be seen. It's well known that Timecast has the lowest customer satisfaction ratings in the country. More than anything, though, the town just wants choices. Without a way to take their business elsewhere, their citizens are only able to hope that their concerns are being heard by the provider. That's the only choice. I think it's monopolies like this that are keeping them alive overall.
Monopolies? They don't make board games. This just in. Our network has just received exclusive video of a meeting between the mayor of Townsville and the Timecast executives.
Let's take a first look at some of the discussion that led to this historic decision.
Dr. Battleship, Mr. Greenbags, thanks for coming out today. Let's get to brass tacks.
Of course, Mayor Thimble, we only want the best for Timecast and Townsville, and this deal seems to be shaping up nicely.
So are we in agreement?
Timecast will be the only internet and cable provider in Townsville for the next trillion years.
All right, and I'll plan to see some pretty generous contributions to my next campaign from anonymous sources, of course, for, I don't know, the next billion years or so.
Of course. Anonymous, and it's going to be mutually beneficial, of course. You get your contributions in the next million years, and you become exclusive provider for Townsville forever.
Only problem I see here is that I don't want people complaining about the internet service, because my approval rating is fluctuating between 98 and 99% satisfaction right now, and I don't see that go anywhere.
98%? How'd it get so low? I thought those attack ads were working.
You know, he came at me with this bribery thing. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't either. I have no idea what he's talking about. No idea what he's talking about.
And of course, we have the latest technology that will assure your residents get the quickest speed for an okayish price.
Okayish.
Money.
It's looking
Okayish,
better by the minute. All right.
Absolutely.
Shocking stuff. Please join us tonight at 6 after Rich U. Pennybags' press conference for more discussion. I'm Holiday Go Lightly.
And I'm Sabrina Fairchild. From all of us here at Channel 7,
Own it all.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sabrina Fairchild.
And I'm Holiday Go Lightly. We come to you live from Park Place Studios in New York City to bring you the day's most current news. Citizens of several cities, including Townsville, Hasbro, St. Charles, and St. James, have congregated at the Capitol in Go, demanding restitution in the amount of $200 billion in a class action lawsuit regarding Timecast's net neutrality practices.
This comes as a result of reports from the company revealing that bandwidth to high-volume streaming sites such as Reading Railroad Television and B&O Movies has been limited for the last year. The reports further revealed that the company's plans to charge high-volume sites a premium for the bandwidth needed to provide their services. The citizens are making a call for what is being referred to as net neutrality.
The report outlines the unfairness on the part of the internet service provider Timecast to limit and punish their own paying customers for using a highly demanded service. The citizens believe the virtual playing ground should be leveled, under fear that the internet soon becomes a pay-by-site type service, much like cable. They argue that the representatives of Go, the actions of Timecast combined with the virtual monopolies created by their agreements, would eventually lead to an invasion of privacy when they're forced to disclose which sites they desire to access to their provider.
With so much controversy surrounding the issue, citizens are wondering what could have possibly led Timecast to start this policy. We go now to exclusive video of a meeting last year between company executives and Townsville Mayor Thimble related to this decision.
So Mayor, it's been 5 years since our initial agreement. I hope your campaign's going well.
Yeah, well, since the first time I've been in office, this is getting a little out of hand. I've gotten my first hate mail, and it's all starting. They're talking about the whole lack of options and the internet providers and slow speeds and things like that. What are we going to do?
Well, we're terribly sorry that the good citizens of Townsville are not thrilled with our service. We are ready to implement stage 2 of our grand plan for Townsville.
Yeah, what she said, yeah. We'll now begin to slow down your internet speed for certain sites that have high activity. Such as Reading Railroad Television and all those annoying streaming videos services that are bogging down our network, except not really.
Well, and if they want to continue with their current super fast speed, they're welcome to sign up for the Super Deluxe package, available for a limited time.
And, even better, within 5 years, we'll block all access to premium websites such as free parking and B&O Movies for standard users and sell access to these websites in a packaged format. In other words, money in the bank.
Indeed. This model will increase our revenues by 35% and will increase your campaign contributions by 25%.
A win-win, right, Mayor?
I'm not sure I'm following you, Moneybags. Battleship, what about my people? What about the people of Townsville?
How about another $10,000 for your campaign?
And we'll throw in an exclusive trip to Hawaii.
This whole net neutrality thing, I think it's a little overrated. I'm liking the direction you're going. It looks like this is going to be great times for the people of Townsville. And, we'll see. Hopefully see y'all around soon. I plan to be here for the next 1,000,000 or so years, so.
Timecast CEO is expected to make a combined statement with leadership from protesting towns early tomorrow.
Join us after the break as we report on Top Hat Corporation's recent purchases of boardwalk properties and how it may affect rising rent costs in the Blue Bay area.